1. The Kremlin, Moscow. The heart of Russian power, the Kremlin, is not just a symbol of political might, but also a hotspot for ghostly activity. Guards and visitors alike have reported seeing the ghost of Ivan the Terrible roaming the halls, his shadowy figure appearing in the corridors. The spirit of Lenin is also said to haunt his mausoleum, especially at night, when the air grows cold and heavy. Legend has it that during times of national crisis, the ghost of Ivan appears to warn of impending doom. The most chilling tales involve the unexplained footsteps and whispers heard late at night, as if the Kremlin's ancient walls are echoing the voices of its haunted past. 2. Fedorowski Cathedral, St. Petersburg. St. Petersburg, known for its palaces and canals, is also home to one of the most haunted cathedrals in Russia, Fedorowski Cathedral. This imposing structure was once a place of refuge for Tsar Nicholas II and his family during the Russian Revolution. It is said that their spirits remain, unable to leave the place where they sought sanctuary. Visitors often feel a sudden drop in temperature and a sense of dread upon entering the cathedral. The most common sighting is that of the Romanov children playing in the shadowy corners, their laughter echoing through the empty halls, a chilling reminder of their tragic fate. 3. Soviet-era gulags, Siberia. The remnants of Soviet-era gulags scattered across Siberia are some of the most haunted places in Russia. These forced labor camps witnessed unimaginable suffering and death. The cold winds of Siberia seem to carry the cries of those who perished there. Local legends speak of ghostly apparitions of prisoners who are still trapped in a time loop, endlessly toiling in the camps. Visitors have reported hearing the sound of shovels digging into frozen earth and the faint whispers of conversations that stop abruptly, leaving an eerie silence behind. The oppressive atmosphere of these ruins serves as a stark reminder of the horrors endured by the countless souls who never left. 4. The Devil's Cemetery, Krasnoyarsk Krai. In the remote Siberian taiga lies a place so feared that even the bravest avoid it, the Devil's Cemetery. This mysterious area is devoid of vegetation, and animals refuse to enter its boundaries. The ground is scorched black as if by an otherworldly fire, and no snow falls here in winter. The locals believe that this is the site where a meteorite crashed centuries ago, but others whisper that it's a gateway to another dimension. Those who have dared to spend the night here speak of terrifying encounters, shadowy figures emerging from the darkness, a sense of suffocation, and the overwhelming feeling of being watched by something malevolent. Many who enter the Devil's Cemetery return changed, plagued by nightmares and unexplained illnesses. 5. Petropavlovskaya Fortress, St. Petersburg. The Petropavlovskaya Fortress, standing tall on the banks of the Neva River, is one of the oldest structures in St. Petersburg. It served as a political prison during the reign of the Tsars, housing some of the most notorious figures in Russian history. The fortress is said to be haunted by the spirits of those who died within its walls, unable to find peace. Visitors often report hearing the clanking of chains and the moans of prisoners long dead. The most famous ghost is that of Peter the Great himself, who is said to roam the grounds at night, inspecting the fortress he once ordered to be built. Some have even claimed to see his spectral figure standing on the fortress walls, gazing out over the city he founded. 6. Poia Island, the Black Lake, Moscow region. Poia Island, also known as the Island of the Damned, is located in the Black Lake near Moscow. The island's dark reputation dates back to the 18th century, when it was used as a quarantine zone for those afflicted by the plague. Thousands of people died in agony on the island, and their bodies were burned in mass graves. Over the years, numerous reports have surfaced of ghostly apparitions and disembodied screams echoing across the lake at night. The island is considered cursed, and locals refuse to go near it after dark, believing that the souls of the plague victims still linger, unable to find peace. 7. The House of the Decemberists, St. Petersburg. The House of the Decemberists, located in St. Petersburg, was once home to the leaders of the Decembrist Revolt of 1825. Many of these revolutionaries were executed or exiled, and their spirits are said to haunt the house to this day. Visitors have reported seeing ghostly figures dressed in 19th-century clothing, as well as hearing the sound of footsteps and doors slamming shut on their own. The most famous apparition is that of Sergei Trubetskoy, one of the revolt's leaders, who is often seen pacing the halls, seemingly lost in thought. The house is now a museum, but the eerie atmosphere and unexplained phenomena make it a popular destination for those interested in the paranormal.